Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and this is episode 60 of my series in which I will try to collect 1 billion iron ingots. In today's episode, I am going to set up a power system using the crystals that I have been making through the mod Deep Resonance. Now, I've actually tinkered just a little bit with my setup down here, in which I've been making the crystals, and that involves kind of some redstone wizardry here. I have more of these set to come on, the more liquid that is in here. I have also changed this valve from, I think I originally had it set at 78% purity to 84% purity. The purifiers will not raise the liquid's purity above 85%, but it takes it a really long time to get it to 84%, which is actually kind of why I set it at 84%. Because I want the flow of liquid to be rather slow into this tank right here. That way this tank doesn't actually get filled up at any point, because that would be bad and that would cause these things to be on all the time. And then I would burn through my dimensional shards really fast, and that would not be cool. So, okay. That's that. I have added to my building here, and I've added several levels. I am not actually going to be using the levels 2 and 3. I would consider this level 1 and then the basement below. But we're not going to be using these two levels. But we do need crystals from here, and we need a power hookup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I can trace this flux duct all the way. Ooh. Pretty sure it goes all the way to the main system, so I should be able to pump infinite amounts of power into this thing and get it to my main system, which is exactly what I want. So what I need to grab is some item duct, and we need the good stuff, and then some flux duct, and we need the good stuff. And I shouldn't actually need a huge amount. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to come up through right here with our item duct and our flux duct. And we need to go all the way up to the top here. So let's grab our item duct, our flux duct. And our item duct needs to come out of this right here, because this is where we have all of our really good crystals stored. So we just need to get this over here, and that should be good. And then we need our flux duct as well, and I think what I'm gonna do is something like this, and then just because I want it to be just a little bit neater, I'm gonna do that. And so, and I already forgot which is which. Okay, that should be good. Let's just carry this all the way up. And then... okay, to get started here, we need to do a little experiment. And for that, we need to grab one of these guys, a radiation monitor from Deep Resonance. And we actually need a couple crystals, or just one crystal. So let's run back over here and grab... wow, I am super disoriented right now. Let's grab just any old crystal. This looks good. And then run back over to our elevators. Get up here and place this guy down. To actually use this... and we see here that this crystal will provide 15,367 RF per tick. And that's actually kind of better than I hoped for. I kind of figured they'd be around the 10,000 RF per tick mark. But that's really good. So I need a few things to be able to use this. I need a generator. Shoot, I don't think I actually have this stuff made. Actually, maybe I do. Okay, I know I need an energy collector. I need a controller. I don't think I have this right here. No, I don't. Okay, so I need to run over here and make that real fast. And I can go ahead and make... Actually, I think I need several. I believe the generator... Each generator block can only handle 10,000 RF per tick. So I'm going to need more than 10,000 RF per tick because my crystals will provide more than that. So I'm going to need at least 2. I'm just going to grab 3, I think. And then I need a controller. What? That's weird. And then I need something to provide a redstone signal. So I'm just going to grab a lever here. So let's go build this real fast. And you know what? Just to make this just look maybe a little bit better, I'm going to go ahead and put this on a block. Because how I'm going to set this up is my generator right here, my controller like so, and then I need an energy collector. Actually, I also need some sort of... Let's grab a battery, and since this one's not full, we can go ahead and use it. Let's set it to input everywhere. Then I can't remember. Okay, it very much looks like I have to connect up to the generator blocks. So let's grab this, our radiation monitor, and flip the switch here. Okay. No radiation detected. Okay, now as we see as I right click, we are getting some radiation, which is not desirable and is bad. However, we're also getting some nice amounts of energy. And I'm actually looking to see how fast this crystal is going down. So let's go ahead and shut this off. The main drawback of this mod here is the radiation. And we're looking to minimize that. Luckily, the mod does provide a way to do that. And that is through dense obsidian. And let's see here. Dense obsidian. And it is made with obsidian and spent filter material. Luckily for me, because of how I set up my system, we have plenty of spent filter material around. So we're going to go ahead and make a bunch of dense obsidian and dense glass. And for that, I actually need to roll back over here to my main building. I need to plug those in. So let's see here. Deep resonance. And I actually need to look at how much obsidian I have, because I'm not sure how much I have. Okay, I have plenty. And I think I'm getting that from the void resource miner that I have set up, or had set up. I guess I kind of replaced that. But that's, yeah. So let's go back and make some of this as well. So let's throw this in here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make 1,000 of each of it if I can afford that. Yes. So the next thing I need to do, I guess, is I need to build a containment structure for this, because we want to contain the radiation. And how I think I'm going to set this up here is I'm actually going to set up like 2 chambers. I don't know if that's wise, but that's, I think, how I'm going to do this first off. Am I out of spots? I'm out of spots. So what we can do is we can get rid of some of this and some of that. And that should be... I can get rid of this battery because we already proved the concept here. What I'm going to do is... Actually, I guess let's set up one of them first. Because we want this to be as thorough as we can get. So, and I'm not sure how big I want this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that would be 11. Let's see, how 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 11 by 7. I think that'll be a decent dimension. Oh no. Oh no. Not cool. Torches strike back. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to grab my wand. Make sure I have it set on the right setting. That way I don't accidentally place a bunch of obsidian I don't want to. And I actually miscounted because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make each wall too thick. Because I want absolutely no radiation getting out. Because that is bad. So I think how I'm going to do this. I don't think I'm going to go 2 over. I think we're just going to keep it at 11 by 8. It's not actually by 7. But let's see here. So this will be one wall. This will be another. And then sidewall over here. And then I need my back wall. I'm going to need more of this stuff, I think. I'm gonna run through this stuff. And then on the front, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have glass so we can see. And I'm not going to make the glass too thick. So let's just see here. I think one more. Now let's grab this and a bunch more dense obsidian. And what I need to do is actually, I need to change the mode here. Okay, let's see here. There's 3. It's really hard to see the edge of these blocks, to be honest. I actually wanted that to be odd, and I totally got that to be even. Because of my slight OCD, I am going to move this wall over that way, 1, and I'm going to be back after I do that because it's going to take a little while to get rid of some of this obsidian. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, now that I have my wall fixed over there, let's go ahead and start a simple setup. I want the generator controller to be, right here. And hopefully that's facing the right way. Cool, that's exactly how I want that. And then I want my generator to be, let's see here. I'm not sure how many blocks I want this to be, but let's go ahead and experiment with sizes here real fast. I'm clearly going to want it to be bigger than 3 because I'm going to have more than 3 crystals in here. Actually, I don't know how many crystals I'm going to have in here, to be honest. I do need to get a few more of these guys. I might go with 5 crystals. So if I have 5 crystals at 15,000 RF per tick, that would be, let's see, 75,000-ish RF per tick. So I need at least 7 of these guys. At least 8 of these guys. Math is hard. Math is so hard. So I think what I'm going to do is build it something like that. Actually, I think I'm going to have... Oh my goodness. My cat just jumped really super high. Oh my. I think I'm only going to have 3. And I think that's a little more logical because currently I'm producing, let's see here, something like 24 turbines times about 20,000. So I'm producing like 480,000 RF per tick, roughly. And I say that extremely roughly. So this will be a good uptake. If I have 3 crystals, and I'm going to have 2 of these chambers. So that'll be about 45,000 per chamber. That'll be alright. And I mean, I can always build more of these things, or build this building up and build more chambers. So since I guess I've kind of figured out that, let's go ahead and get some nifty devices called pedestals. What these do is, these will go ahead and break crystals and then replace crystals when they are depleted. And that just makes them really cool. So what I need is, I need some inventories. Actually, let's get rid of some crap that I don't need for right now. Let's see here. I need, yeah, I said inventories. I need, and I can just use a couple of chests right here. What the pedestal will do, it will break a crystal after it's depleted and place it into an adjacent inventory. And by having chests here, it will place it into the chests. Actually, inspiration time. I'm going to not use chests. I'm going to use IMI interfaces. I can't use IMI interfaces. Yeah, I can't do that. Never mind. Let's just do that. Okay, so I need my item duct. And okay, my IO is going to be in through the top. That way the only release of radiation, hopefully, will be up. And I just realized I only have 1 on the bottom floor. Hopefully that'll be okay. Now I'm probably going to get a bunch of radiation down below because I only have 1 layer on the bottom. Oh well, whatever. We'll deal with it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have my impulse item ducts. And let's see here. I also need to route this, because I want it to look like, yeah, because I have slight OCD, I'm going to have this come off both ways. Yeah. No, I'm not. How am I going to do this? In a perfect world, it would both look good and be super functional. I'm just gonna do it over here. Oh well, that it doesn't look the best. Okay, so now I need to put a roof on this guy. And let's go ahead and do that. And we need 2 layers here. Let's grab our handy dandy wand. And oh, that was almost really bad. I'm really glad I didn't do that. So I need this to come up 1 more, because I forgot I am doing it too high. Okay, that should be good. And I have made yet another error here. I need back in there. Good thing this dense glass is actually not too difficult to break. The dense glass, if I remember right, provides a little bit less radiation protection, but that is okay. We need to set up our IO here. So what I need to do is I need to set up several things actually, and I don't know how exactly I want to do this. I need to set up a servo downstairs. I also I need to set up an inventory for all the used crystals. I don't know where I want to put that. So for right now, let's grab some modular storage with a tier 3. And we can put him just right here. And how do I want, oh. If I do a retriever, let's see here. If I do a retriever and I blacklist crystals and that might be the only thing I need to blacklist, to be honest. Set this to be on. Will you grab anything? Doesn't look like it. So far so good. So let's see here. Let's run you out like so. And then down. And then I need to do the same thing with the power. Whoops. Oh my, I'm trapped. Actually, let's elbow this. And then we can go just straight over. Something like so. Okay, I need... Let's put on retrievers on these guys. And what we can do is we can whitelist crystals. Set them to be always on. Okay. Cool. Cool. That seems to have worked. Let's see here. Do you have crystals queued up? You do. So hopefully that'll work. Next thing I need to do is I need to set up some form of redstone signaling to my generator. And I can do that with structural duct. And unfortunately I see another uglification that I'm about to do, but we kind of have to here. I don't need to do it like that. I can do it like that. Because we need a redstone signal to this generator controller here. So let's use some relays. A couple relays should do it. And this will be an output scaled. That looks good. And I think we're done in there. So let's... What I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to get a energy cell, because I want to make sure that this is in fact going to work like I need. So all in, disconnect you, and then I need a lever, and I can go ahead and put this lever like right here just because it's a convenient-ish place. This will be an input scaled. So let's see here. Will this work? Too many energy collectors on this generator. Okay, so apparently that's not gonna work. And apparently I forgot about these guys. So let's try this instead. Let me go ahead and replace. I need 4 of these guys. Let's grab that. Okay, let's try this again. Look at that. Now let's grab our handy dandy radiation. And our radiation's going up. Let's test out what it is, say like over here. And that's awesome. That's really good. Obviously, we're getting radiation leak from these guys right here. And we're probably going to get some bad radiation from above. It's not too bad. So, let's see here. What about like somewhere realistic where we might be hanging out for reals? This building over here. A little bit, but not bad. How about over here? Very little amount over here. And I'll have to continue testing this as I leave these guys on for a little while. But this is looking pretty good. Let's go down directly below. So it's not directly below. I'm getting like a 379, 378 type thing, but I think we'll be okay. I think that's a decent. It's not a bad number. And just for, you know, testing purposes, let's go in here. So this is a bad number, 9,000. And hunger is not desirable, but it's not the worst thing that you can get from radiation, to be honest. So, yeah, things could definitely be worse. Setup's not too bad, it looks like. It looks like it's going to work out pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to set this back up, and I'm going to let this guy run. And in between episodes, I will probably set up an identical system right over here. It'll be completely identical to this, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This is cool. It should give us about 45,000 RF per tick, and hopefully that is enough to keep everything running. As of last time I checked, I was actually running energy negative, as in I had no turbines that had backlog. Let's check if we can find a backlog, or if we're still in the same situation. I'm kind of guessing at this point. There's energy somewhere, but I'm not gonna look through all of my turbines. I'm just gonna look through the ones in this building. Let's see here. Nope, nope. Really? I kind of figured that there would be some that I could find. But anyways, in today's episode, I managed to set up a system to get energy from our crystals that we've been making, and that's pretty cool. So, and that'll give a really good amount of energy, 45,000 RF per tick, give or take, and that should aid my systems that I have built. As of right now, I have 72 million iron ingots, and it's been about 24 hours since last episode, and that's another 6 million iron ingots gained. However, I have noticed that my iron ore backlog is pretty much gone at this point, which is both good and bad. I'm gonna have to find out or create new ways to get more iron ore, because we are processing all of it and doing a good job of it. But I am really happy with how the deep resonance dive has gone so far. We're creating a bunch of energy, and yeah, I'm excited about that. So I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.